went over how he's going to join the Straw Hat crew. Now we're gonna go over how well, he's in the Straw Hats crew. So we see as Page One has finally joined Luffy. He's standing in front of Zoro, Luffy, and a couple of other pirates, and a couple of other Straw Hats, and he says, "I'm gonna join your crew." As they look at Page One, they say, "Huh?" Mainly Luffy. "I don't know you." "Yeah, well, I'm gonna join your crew." "Nah, no you're not. I don't know you." As Luffy then starts to wheel around his arm, as Page One says, "So here we go again." And this is before they meet Okoji. As Luffy says, "Gomu Gomu no pistol," as he sends this flying right at Page One. Page One puts his hand right in front of Luffy as he easily blocks Luffy's attack, grabbing Luffy by his arm, sending Luffy flying right towards him, as he then smashes his fist right into Luffy's face, as he's been smashed right into the ground. As he says, "Straw Hat, this isn't gonna work." Well, now, I'm also going to be giving Page One all the Rokushiki techniques and hockey, both of them. As Zoro then comes in, no, Sanji then comes in as he then tries to kick at Page One. Page One easily grabs Sanji's leg as he flashbacks as he slams Sanji right into the ground. Zoro then comes as he says, "Onigiri, Bull's head," something like that. As he then sends this right at Page One. Page One then jumps into the air as he kicks on Zoro's head, as Zoro then slams right into the ground. Frankie then comes, as before Frankie can do anything, he blitzes Frankie, kicking Frankie, as they don't have Brook yet, because, oh wait, no, they don't even have Frankie yet. They don't got Frankie right now. Wait, 1 second. Sorry for this slight interruption. As we can see, as Page One, he just beats up the rest of the Straw Hats except for Frankie. Frankie's not there. No, let's just say they've already fought Okoji and they are now at Frankie's arc. Okay, as later on, Page One then transforms to a dinosaur form as Luffy then tries to punch Page One in his face. As Page One then says, "That's nothing." As he then deassembles his form and he says, "You're weak, Straw Hat. You gotta get stronger if you want to be up there with the top of the top." Well, Page One, his voice isn't probably that deep, but hey, I'm just doing this. As Luffy then says, "How are you so strong? I used to be a part of the Beast Pirates. Kaido, one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea." And I think by now, yeah, Luffy already knows about the 4 Emperors of the Sea. He doesn't really know about them, but he heard Garp say something about it, as he says, "Huh? One of the 4 Emperors?" As Page One then says, "Yeah, and these people came with me." As they're just some regular smiles, and nobody big. As they all say, "Page One Sama, shall we take out these pirates?" "No, we're joining their crew." "Huh?" "Yeah, we're joining these kids' crew to see what they can do." I think Page One's bounty was like 180. Spoilers. Okay, I think his bounty was like he had a good bounty. It wasn't anything crazy though. As we can see, as Page One who's the Straw Hat crew. So when they come to fighting Rob Lucci, it's actually quite easier in this one because Page One's here, and he's like, an alpha zone to everybody else. So page 1 is helping Luffy get a little bit more stronger, as Luffy is probably as strong as how he was in the Paramount War. As we then skip to Sabaody Archipelago, as page 1, like, he's talking to Rayleigh and he says, yeah, so I joined these guys so they can take out Kaido. That place is torture over there. And my sister too. Well, now I just found myself with these guys. And Rayleigh then asks, so are you any strong? Yeah, I'm pretty strong, I guess. I know hockey. As Rayleigh just says, observation and armament. Yep. And I also know the Rokushiki techniques. As Luffy just jumps in, not knowing anything about this, and he just says, yeah, and he can also turn into a dinosaur. As Rayleigh says, oh, nice. Nice. Let me see. What's Kaido? It's a ancient zone. The Spinosaurus fruit. Oh, nice. Well, as he then turns his head and walks up the bar, as you know, the rest of the Straw Hats, they didn't walk out the bar too. As Rayleigh, we just skip to the part where Sentomaru comes. As a matter of fact, he easily deals with some of the pacifistas in his hybrid form. No, in his dinosaur form alone. So he goes back to his regular form and he's fighting Sentomaru with hockey on his arms. As he's using all those Rokushiki techniques and everything. As Sentomaru then slams her, let's just call it the Kanabel too, or her mace. She just slams her mace right into his arm. As he's been sent flying back, he then gets back up as he says, so, you must be Sentomaru. And you must be page 1. Then, why would you leave an emperor to join these filthy trash pirates? Because I got freedom of choice. As he then rushes right over at Sentomaru. As he's just fighting, Sentomaru. And as a matter of fact, the fight's actually going really well, with Sentomaru overpowering him and he's overpowering Sentomaru in some aspects. As he then transforms into his dinosaur form, which he then proceeds to kind of get bodied by Sentomaru. As he then switches, to his hybrid form, and he just beats up Sentomaru. He sees that the rest of the Straw Hats are struggling with the real Kuma. As he runs into X-Drake, he then says, you're another dinosaur, right? As he then says, yeah, 1 second, y'all. Sorry for that interruption. This one is going to have to be cut in half. As if y'all have not noticed, I have not taken over page 1 soul, so y'all should be very happy. As page 1 then looks at Kuma, as he rushes at Kuma, and he hockeys up his arm. And he then tries to punch Kuma, but Kuma then puts his palm out, and then he just reflects it right on page 1. As page 1 is then sent flying back, he gets up as he just keeps running at Kuma, trying to fight him, as he tells the rest of the Straw Hats to go away. Go to the ship, get out of here as fast as you can. As he then start running. Now Kuma's like, I cannot let that happen. As Kizaru, he's being held off by Rayleigh. And Rayleigh then tells, what's his name? Then tells Page One, and make sure your crew gets off the island safe. As says, yeah, I'm gonna make sure. As we then see, as Page One is now, like he's just fighting Kuma. As him and Rayleigh are both, fighting them too. As the Straw Hats, they're right at the deck, and they've kind of moved out from the island. They're not gonna leave Page One. As, they're begging, we can't leave Page One. As Zoro and Sanji, they're being their manly, thing. They're like, we have to leave him. He's sacrificing his life. As then we then see Kuma teleports right over to the ship, as he then says, as they then say, no, how did he defeat Page? As we then see as Page gets up back from the stubble, is running. As he then says, where did that guy go? Hit me with that cheap rock trick. As we then see a flashback, as Kuma picks up, Kuma touches 6 big rocks, as they didn't all smash into Page One simultaneously, kind of crushing his body, making him fall to the ground. As then, Kuma is about to jump on the ship, as Luffy fires up Gear second, but then Page One then says, Spinosaurus Spinner! As he then turns into his full, he's in his hyper form? He's in his hyper form. As he just bundles up his body, kind of like an armadillo. As he just says Spinosaurus Blade! As he spins around and chops right into Kuma's arm, nearly slicing all of Kuma's arm off, as Kuma then falls on the ground and then he's holding his arm, as he says, dang it, you little, why can't you just go away? As he somehow touches another rock, as it's then sent flying at Page One, Luffy just smashes the rock with his Gear second, as he blitzes right at Kuma, punching Kuma in the face. As then, Page One then grabs Kuma right as his arm, as Page One, he's going around in circles, kind of creating like a mini dust tornado that can be seen by Rayleigh and Kizaru. They're like, oh, that's gonna be a problem. As Kizaru then goes flying over to where they are, as Kuma, he turns on his arm in Haki to try and punch, what's his name? But no, as Page One senses Kizaru coming, he then throws Kuma right at Kizaru. As then, out of nowhere, Kuma's hocking up. Kuma then repels Kizaru all the way back to Rayleigh, which Rayleigh then slices Kizaru right in his back. And Kuma's just sent flying into a tree as they then say, go, 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 as they then go off to the island. Is this where I'm going to be have to ending off this with? Like and subscribe, share, subscribe for social media platforms. I want to do a part 2, so please get this video over 15 views or at 15 views itself. Yo guys, peace. Period.